Okay, so what we're trying to do here is we're trying to establish our planes, the planes of a design, what's going to be in front, what's going to be in back, and this is not really thoroughly thought out, but from years of experience I'm going to use that experience to try and establish what I want to do. What I want to do is I want to create, as I said, sort of a shelf, or at least a feeling that these rabbits are sitting on the ground, but further back from the foreground, which is going to be this sort of grassy type feeling in here. But what I want to do is I want to take some of the meat off of this, the back of this bench, because it's really kind of thick. And so that's what I'm going to attempt to do right now by cutting back down into this and creating this sort of shelf. Now you can see how things are shaping up. When I carve leaves, I like to really try and make them look sharp and crisp, like they're really, like it's springtime, or they're really vitalized from the earth and they're jutting up and everything is fresh and new. For this carving especially, that's what I'm trying to create. At this point, we're not really focused on detail. We're focused on design, and we keep doing this sort of thing throughout so that your eye has a place to go. Your eye comes up here, then it comes down here. Then it comes up again, then it focuses on this, and the focal point, of course, is going to be our rabbits because they're in the foreground. There's going to be That's where your eye is going to go. But what we're trying to do is we're trying to make it so that your eye comes in and out of this sculpture, and what you get is more of a feeling than an image or an impression. Like the feel of this, what's going on in here. So I'm going to get into this right now. vitality of a carving is going to be when you can view it and see that everything was done with purpose. It wasn't muddled over and over and over until it just became lifeless. It sort of is what it is. You use what you have available to you, talent-wise, technical-wise, weather-wise, stone-wise, your equipment. It all comes together and it winds up being what it is. You don't have to be Michelangelo to make a stone carving. You just have to realize that what you're doing needs to have a spontaneous feel to it, or it's not going to be successful. It just isn't. And so it can be simple, it can be elaborate, but whatever it is, it needs to have that spontaneity in order to really be a successful stone carving.